We have something that is very special for me. My dad was in the Navy, and he was in subs when he was in the Navy, and my daughter and my son-in-law are both currently in the Navy as well. So the Navy, near and dear to my heart. So I have for you this Reobrix Los Angeles class SSN sub. This is number 33049. It is a 14 plus set. It comes with 2,988 pieces, and its difficulty level says it is 5 out of 7 of their little squares. The outside of this box is beautiful. It has cross section of the sub in the back, as well as some detailing of what you can find on the inside of it. It's going to come with a stand as well, and it shows the final dimensions of this build, which is 87.5 centimeters long, 10 centimeters wide, and about 21 centimeters tall. I will throw those up in American units. It says that it is a simulation model of a classic fighter, and this thing just looks really super cool, and I'm really excited to dive into it. And again, thank you to Reobrix for letting us build this and review it for you. So let's open the box. Everybody's got a nice fancy knife. Curtis and I do have a knife, but it's over there. So I'm gonna use the not so fancy scissors because they work too. And I'm gonna open up this box here and take a look at what's inside. So we have got the manual here. It's a nice thick manual. And looking through it, let's see. We have stickers. So there is a full page of stickers in here, and they show you that you should be paying attention to the length of certain pieces. They're gonna give you a 1-to-1 picture of them. This looks pretty good. It looks like we've got some Technic pieces in here. Definitely brick built outside. And it looks like there are 256 pages, and shows you the final build on the back, and then you have pages of parts. So there is the instruction booklet. So they give you bags within bags. And so this is bag 1. But bag 1 has a bunch of bag 1 in it. It's got the 1-1 through 1-6. So I'm hoping it's similar to the other Reobrix set that I did, where I can open 1-1 and just use 1-1 for the first set, and then open 1-2 like I did with Medieval Blacksmith. That turned out really cool if you want to check that out. It looks like we have a total of 9 bags worth, and then we have some plates in an extra bag. And so I'm gonna get to building this, and I'm gonna bring you back and let you know what I think about it. And we'll see you after the build. All right, I am done with the build, and this thing is huge. Very cool, very detailed, very awesome. Now, this has all the outside, all relatively smooth. There are brick studs showing, but it's got really cool angles on it. It is kind of a delicate build when you look at it, but look at this back end, the propeller. It's amazing. Look at the front where it's got the towers and the periscope area, and then the front of this build, and all the angles and details. And you actually make the stand that it sits on, and it goes into bricks that are underneath here. So you'll see there's 2 bricks underneath here that go on that stand. And I just kind of feel for them when I put it on there. The build experience was awesome. I absolutely loved putting in all these internal details in here and seeing the ship come together and all the cool color pieces they use. They use the purple, they use the bright green for the nuclear rods. They use the drab for the walls, and they set up quarters in there. They set up officers' quarters and the bunk bed quarters for the sailors. They set up storage areas. I mean, the inside of this is insane how detailed it is. It's absolutely insane. Obviously, with all of this, the outside covers up all of the inside so you can't see these details. Well, you can see these details. You can take off these two side panels on the front and the two side panels on the back, and I'm going to show you that and show you what that looks like, because they should just pop off. Now, I am going to say this. There are a few places where I struggled a little bit. One of the things that is no longer inside of here because it kept falling off and I just was like done trying to put it back together is they made these walls by taking the 1x1 tiles and then sliding it in between the studs. And this is fine, but over time what happens is this stretches a little bit, and so these pieces moved around on me, and a lot of them fell off and fell out, and they're sitting in a pile right here. One of the coolest things about a Reobrix build experience is that you open up bag 9, and bag 9 has 9-1, 9-2, 9-3, 9-4, 9-5, and you open up 9-1 and you use all the pieces from 9-1, and then you open up bag 2 and you use all the pieces from bag 9-2. It is wonderful. Your pieces are already sorted, and as a person who opens and dumps and builds and doesn't sort, that is a really great thing. And when you're done, you have used all the pieces. In order to get some of these angles, some of these connections are not as stable as I would like. They're a little delicate, but I understand in order to get the look that they wanted, that's the way they had to do it, and it was very clever. Let me get this open, and I'm going to do that off camera because if anything falls off, I might curse, and I don't want you guys to be exposed to that. So give me just a second. Let me open it so I can show you the cross section. I opened the one side and it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be, so I'll do this right on camera. I'm just grabbing my Lego separator, and you can pop off this one, and then grab the Lego separator here, and you can pop off this one. You can tell the difference between the one where you can pop off and where you can't, because these pieces just look a little bit different. So you can see the cross section of this is so incredibly detailed. In this area over here, these are your sleeping quarters, those are the bunks, and then you have some nicer rooms over here. You've obviously got your different regions of your ship. This is the nuclear area. You can see the rods down here in there, and then of course you have like the engine area is my guess. If I turn it around, you can see that they paid attention to the cross-sectional details on both sides, including a sticker which shows the nuclear energy, and it is phenomenal. I am just really super happy with this build. So this piece, it just snaps right on really easily. There we go. And it's snapped in, and then this piece snaps on really easily as well. Easier said than done when you're not looking at it. So here's the build. Very cool, huge. You need to have a lot of space for this. Playability, I would not let kids play with this, but to be fair, these builds are not meant for playability. These builds are just made to be models. They are made to be an accurate military model of the ship, and I think they have done a fantastic job of it. So this is the Los Angeles class nuclear powered fast attack submarine SSN by Reobrix. It is number 33049. This was brought to you by Reobrix. Thank you very much for sending this to us. And if you enjoyed this build, join us again sometime. We have more coming at you. We just, you name it. We like to build it. We just love building bricks, and we're happy you're here, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.